It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Browns first down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. We've set it down from 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Throwing it again here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop them.
To kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on 2nd. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41. Working from the gun, Williams. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now we give left side to Bigsby. Free inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards.
And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He finds Odunze downfield. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down throw by Williams. Has it down close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Williams from the gun. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. All set for the kickoff handoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, Williams. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal, Chicago.
To throw is Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular. Say, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he lost the football. And the Bears have it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So 1st down from the 41. Running from the pistol here with Genty. They'll cobble together a yard there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Connects downfield. On target to Burton. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. and it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. We've got 14-13 on the board. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Genty will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Now try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now here's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead off the turnover. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's able to manage a couple on that run. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Bigsby. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Buffalo 18. 73. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Working downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
19 Lions. 19.
He'll work against the blitz. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Ready up. Let's go now. At the 60. At the 60.
Working inside the red zone. Throws comes. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
offense in position now. It's first and goal. Sampson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. A loss of 3 brings up second and goal. At the Bears.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. And he's got it. Tackle layout for a quick touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now Williams. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push this to an 8-point game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking to throw here. Taken in by Cannon. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Back at 60. Buffalo leading.
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Head to 60. Head to 60. 19. Cyber 19. Split. Warriors 70. 70 range. 70 range. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
throw here, third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. He fields this at the 18. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Over to Genty on the dump off. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from the 43. Working from the gun, Williams. Galloping inside the 40. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw again on second down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be again to Jency. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back to Jency. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Pass brought in by Burden. The 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
22. Joey Sly
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19 tight, 9, Hawks, 70, Hawks, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 range, 7, take over.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Throwing on 2nd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns 1st down. Working quickly here. From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To the air they go on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by Harrison. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start the 2nd half with some needed points. This is true Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another give here to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They will go for it. Williams chased out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Breaks the tackle. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Mustang 19!
Looking now from the gun. Brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Williams from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Got his man. It's Golden. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down, Williams. It's caught out right by Golden. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Williams again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
What is up?
And off to Genty. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Williams to throw on 3rd. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
What is it up?
Bergman man in motion right. From the red zone now. On the move, hit it right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Completed to his running back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call. He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 40-yard attempt.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
46.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Browns.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Counts. This is Noel. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
43.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Williams. He finds a doozy downfield. And he has this down to the 34. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down Chicago.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Williams to throw on first. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Dave. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Put the body on the line for his team. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bears only up by a few. Offense is set. First and 10. Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Running back motions right. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's caught at the 4. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
At the 6-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
It's second down and goal.
Setting up to pass. Now still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Browns have some new life in the fourth.
Take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Back to throw. He's got a man left. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was for Jalen Noel. And now they're left with 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Zone read, they'll give it to Gentile. Power was way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and 3 now. Straight ahead with Gentile. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Back to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nahas. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits.